Welcome back to Hi-Fi Tech and Entertainment channel. In today's video, I will show you the extension points of the list report page and also how to extend a standard SAP Fury elements of the UI text and also how to configure the list report filter bar. I mean adding the filters, hiding the filters and also how to apply the generic actions provided by the SAP Fury elements and how to create a app specific actions in our CAPM service. These all things I'm going to explain in today's video. Before going to start, just I want to say a special thanks to all of my subscribers and viewers. Why? Because today I reached the 3000 hours successfully. Without your support, definitely I can't be here at all. Thank you so much for supporting me and your valuable comments also. It's boosting me to give some more interesting videos. So without wasting your time, first just I will show you what things I'm going to do now. As I showed you previously, we created two apps, right? One is the manage travel. This one is already exist, and we created one more app, that is the customers app. Within that app, already the structure will be like web app. Within that, we have i18 folder, text folder and manifest.jsn. Within the manifest.jsn, whatever the configurations is there, that all things is there. So if we added one more app, that thing is also configured in our manifest.json. That's how the structure will be. Now, the first I'm going to do is I'm going to take this manage travel apps by using my page maps. First, I will do some actions. First, I will do here. If you see, deleted the select objects. So this text I'm going to change. How to change is by using i18 files, and the next one what I will do is I will add two more fields in the header filter bar, and I will disable this complete. How to do? I will show you now. On top of that, what I will do is I will delete some of the action buttons here to perform the further actions. Next, I'm going to maintain is some mandatory parameters to restrict the availability action of the status. And also I'm going to add a progress indicator here. Here I will add it. Then I will add some bullet micro chart as well as within the columns itself. And also I will add the some pop-up. For example, if user will come here, it will show you the details of this travel. That's how I will maintain. And also I will create some multiple views using a single table mode in the list report. The filter criteria will be based on this travel status. And also I will configure multiple table views using the multiple table mode. Each table view has its own columns and the actions. Here in the top, here the tab section, I will maintain that. And once you navigate it here I will maintain some action detected discounts. That action buttons I will maintain here in this top section. These all things we will do it now. And also I will add some progress indicators in the header bar. Somehow I will add all these things. So without wasting your time, let's get started. First, go to your batch system. For this application, we have an option for the flexible column layout. That one how to do is view, command palette, open app info. Here we have an option called page map. Once you click on the page map, here you can see the structure And if you see in the right side, we have an option called flexible column layout. So here it is showing you the two options. One is standard layout, that is the default one currently we are seeing now, and another one is the flexible column layout. Once you click on the flexible column layout, here we can see the two options. One is two columns and select the mid expanded, and second one is the three columns and select end expanded. So this flexible column layout is now enabled. Now for selecting this, then, and also here we have an option to add the controller extensions. I forgot to tell you, someone asked me how to extend the controller extension. This one I will do in my coming videos. Please wait, one by one I am doing it. So now once I maintain the flexible 3-layer, 3-column layout, just run the application. You can see the structure is. Once you click on navigate, see the, if you see here, or it's there, both 3-layered structure. That how, if you select this flexible column layout. In case if you select the standard column layout, it will come as a single page as we saw before. That's how the structure is. Just go back in. Yeah, like this. Now you guys understood, right? What is the single page column layout and the flexible column layout. Now I will explain you the how to adjust the standard SAP Fiori elements in UI text. For that, just go to the folders. Let me close this. Here, if you expand the travel procedure app, just expand the web app. Within that, we have i18 folders. Here I'm going to create a new file to maintain some custom text. For what I'm going to maintain text is, for example, once you select these two buttons in the pop-up, here you can see delete the selected objects. This text I'm going to change it now. For that, go back the app. Here create a new file, maintain some custom file name. Dot properties. This is the file name I'm going to maintain. Yes, now it's created. Now what we are going to do is we need to add the following application specific text to the customer, this one. For that, within the English, if you see only title and description, here also these things is there. Now I'm going to change this header one with this standard names. We will get it from the SAP Fiori elements localization of unit text. If you go there, you can see that. I will show you how the structure is. So this is the SAP provided localization text. I will share you this link in the description section. So if you see, these all are the standard text what SAP is provided. From here, based on your requirement, if it is a list report page, go to your list report page, and here you can see all your text for the actions, dialogues, everything. So from here, I copied the text and I'm maintaining that one here. Now I'll write a message. So previously, if you see, the message is delete the object. Now what I will do is, do you really want to delete these travels? Question mark. So that now this message I'm going to maintain now. Now let's run it. Save, just reload it. Now I'm using CDS watch rate, so automatically if I do changes, it will reload. See, now this one I forgot to delete directly. If you see here, now the text is not mapped. Why it is not mapped is, we created a file, but this file we didn't configure to our manifest.json. Let's go to manifest.json and load that file. Then it will reload it. Now here within the manifest.json, go to the targets. Within the targets, within the target list, where we are to maintain is travels list. Within that, options, settings. Here I will maintain the code like enhance i18. Yes, yes. So I need to call that file name i18n slash the file name is custom travel. Yes, dot properties. Yeah, and skip cover. That's it. So we need to maintain it within the entity set, guys. Here, yeah, correct. Now let's run the app and see. Select, delete. Still it's not there. Let's reload it. Now what we will do is we will add the filters. We will add the fields to the filter bar here in the top. For that, what to do is just choose your travel processor. Within that, we have a layouts.cds. Just expand it. Yes, this one. So if you see here, we have already UI data fields of the actions and UI fields. Here also we can add it. The other way how to add it is by using an app info. For that I will do is I will open the guided development tool, view, command palette, open the app info, select the travel processor. For this, I will open the guided. Yeah. Here, I will choose add selection field. Now, first select this project name. Let's it loaded. Yeah. Here within the list report page, I'm going to add the fields. Within the view, maintain all guides. Then within the search, we need to search filter. Then here we have an option add and edit filters. Select it. Then if you see here, we have an option to add the filters for the toolbar. So we need to select the UI selection field here. Sky. Next, we need to maintain the CDS files, services and the entity name. For that, within the CDS file, we need to select the layout CDS, then select the service, then we need to select the entity. Here it will load the UI selection fields. Now we need to maintain the property. Click on add. Here we need to add the new property. Now I am adding the begin date is my new property. Then insert snippet. once you maintain this insert snippet, you can see the field is added here in the selection field, and also here the code within the annotation, the code is also generated automatically. Now if you run this here, you can see that the new filter bar. Same way we can add another. You can see now here. So same way, if you want to add another, click on add selection, maintain one more filter. Now I'll choose end date also, insert snippet. Then if you see, one more property is added. Now if you go on, you can see that new filter property. Here it is. So without writing the code in our CDS file here, directly we can add the code here. Based on that, the CDS file will generate. Based on that, the annotation is also generating. And within the application, you can see the filter bars. That's how we need to add the filter bars. Now I will show you how to hide this completely. For that, to hide the filter bars here, no need to do anything. Just go back to your manifest.json file. There we need to maintain the code. Here already within the travel list, we need to maintain that. After the navigation, maintain it, hide filter bar equal to true. Then what it will do is directly it will hide the complete filter bar. Same way, if you want to do maintain the validation, there will be a property hide the validation, so not hide, validate validation input true. If you maintain that, what it will do is your input validations it will capture, just like an error pop-up it will show if you maintain the any data types. Now you can see the filter bar is hidden. That's how we need to use some more properties to hide that and to maintain the validation in your input fields something. For you how to maintain the action triggers either in the interaction with the backend calling of the OData, so they initiated to the external navigation to the another app. For that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trigger external navigation to the related app with a new item, and also I will delete this button within the list report page. For that, what to do is, and also on the object page, the edit and delete actions are the global actions, that all things I will place it in the header sections. So what I will do is, this delete button is an action for the on the table, and it enables only when the user selects the item. Otherwise, I won't allow him to maintain edit. That's how I will maintain now. For that, what we need to do is just go to your visibility of the delete and create buttons. There we need to maintain a property of delete hidden is true. For that, here we need to open the schema.cds. Here we have an travel status option. Entity will be there. Just here we have that. Here we need to maintain the insert delete restriction value is a boolean. So already it's there, right? Then what we need to do is we need to open the travel status CSV file. There we need to add some more data. Yes, here if you see, already the open status already we maintain 0, and the acceptance and cancel will be the 1. That's how we need to maintain this. Now what I'm going to do is I will add this, and I will add some annotation file for the schema here to maintain the delete restrictions. For that, what to do is, already the filter restrictions is there, right? It's added automatically for the begin and end. Same way we need to maintain the delete restrictions. For that, so here I maintain the delete restriction. Let me run this. delete restriction type and the deletable status, insert delete restriction. So what it will do is when I select the a checkbox, then only the delete button will be enabled. Otherwise, it won't be enabled at all. Defaultly, it will be disabled. Let's select. See, it's not enabled. That's how I maintain. Now, if I selected two items, now it is enabled. Previously, what if I commented this annotation file, what it will do is it won't support, sorry, it will be enabled when we select the checkbox. Now, if the minimum will be the 2, then only this button will be enabled. That's how we need to maintain the delete actions dynamically in the annotations itself. So same way, if you want to delete anything, we can delete it, or if you want to add a confirmation pop-up of your applications, we can add it. For that, what to do is we need to maintain an action code. On top of that, we need to maintain an annotation file for that. That one how to do is open the travel service.cds file. Here we are going to implement the pop-up messages. How to do is here already create travel by template, reject travel, acceptance travel is there, right? Within this we need to add one more action, that is detect discount. So once we add it, what it will do is it will define the new action called detect detection, and also it will maintain a mandatory parameters for which the default field is set to 5%. Otherwise it won't allow for the detection, the pop-up. Then go for the travel service.json. Here we need to implement the logic. Here we need to implement the detect discount logic. If the it will check the condition with the status code and also the booking price. If the discount is succeeded, then only it will return it, or otherwise if it's not succeeded, it will wait for the status. So that's how here I maintain the indicator. Then what I need to do is I will add this field. For that I'm going to the field control.cds. Here I'm adding the actions logic. That's it. Now if you run this, it will support the popover for our input screens. So guys, if you like this video is helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching.